snuffed out right under stage 2. No tech available for him. It's over.
It is, man. No tech zone.
I mean, it's probably available. Just no tech given. I mean, or taken. He just those triggers were not pressed. Like tell you that.
Only thing taken was that game number 3 by Salem. What a dominant performance right there. And he's going to need that kind of momentum and that kind of stride going up against Larry Lurr, who again has been just absolutely sensational. Just saw him come off a fairly close game 5 loss against Zero.
Yeah.
But he's certainly going to be chomping at the bit to get another shot out of him. Of course, Salem looking for his first shot. It's going to be a slobber knocker either way you go.
Definitely a slobber knocker. And then now, instead of that 2 out of 3 that they had to go through, they're in the 3 out of 5 round. Salem fought his way all the way back. We'll see exactly how this goes down in this losers finals, man. I'm pretty hyped.
I'm pumped, man. I'm pumped. I hope you guys have been enjoying the action right here. Hope you've been enjoying the commentary. It has just been a sensational event as he turned it over to Larry, already seated in his chair, his Vertigear, ready to go. This is a very comfortable chair.
Very comfortable. Got to give a big shout out. We were talking about it all day yesterday. Didn't really give him a shout out today, but yeah, here's a shout out, man. Again, in 2 different flavors. We sitting in the blue ones. They're sitting in the white ones down there. Check them out, vertigear.com. So Misfits, Larry Lurr here. Just waiting, poised.
Actually, I mean, he just won. I don't know where he went. Right, bathroom break. That's fair. We take a look again. This beautiful production for Smash 4. Thank you so much, Evo, for allowing us a chance to grace the finals championship day here on Sunday. Certainly something I'll never forget.
Amen.
Where were you the first time?
Yeah, man, this has been my 3rd year doing top 8s. I mean, I did them 2 times with D1, and that was fun. But D1 has since ascended to the land of Disney, and then it was time for the Black Flag to shine.
It is, man. We are here, and maybe not shining as bright as these players, man, because that's basically a solar flare for all you DBZ fans out there, man. They have just been, the action has been blinding, man.
Oh yes, most definitely. I mean, I'm just wrapping my head around what's about to go down again. I mean, Salem coming off that win, probably playing with a little more confidence than he was playing that first time around. So it's time to see if that's going to help him get this win over Larry Lurr, or is he doomed to take this two losses to him? Is Larry going to get his run back with 0? I mean, it really is a lot of questions that are about to be answered here in this next set.
No doubt about it, man. Let me ask you something, TK.
What's going on, man?
When you first heard that we were going to have Sunday finals, what was your initial reaction? If you don't mind sharing.
Oh, I mean, I'm always happy for some Sunday finals. I mean, I got a little shook at first because how the communities kind of feud, and then I saw like the overwhelming response from the Melee side where they were like, "Hey, man, y'all gotta get some shine too." And I was like, "Oh, word!" Like that's what I like to see. Our community's starting to come together because in the grand scheme of things, people still consider us one game.
Okay.
But we know there was 2 games in it. You like what you like, but always try to support as much Smash as you can because this game is the reason why we're here today. Regardless of iteration, we've been following this game since 64, most of us.
Yeah.
And here we are in Smash 4. If you happen to stay with the Melee slide, if you happen to play all the games that came out, then power to you. Just keep on playing.
No doubt about it, man. We appreciate all the support all around. 2 amazing communities, 2 amazing games, and 1 amazing event here at EVO. Been sensational. And speaking of Melee, props to Armada for actually winning yesterday. Mango taking 2nd place, H-Box in 3rd. 3 titans of that game for sure. As we have our 3 titans of our own. 0 again in grand finals. Larry waiting on the arrival of Salem. So that's 3 different characters present right here in this top 3, piloted by 3 exceptional and extraordinary competitors for sure.
Yeah, man. And, he really is that only Diddy doing it. I mean, there is Diddy's up there that deserves some shine, but when it comes to the level of 0, he really is the only Diddy out here making it happen.
Yeah, and it's interesting because, you look at, when they bring out tier lists and stuff like that, people do credit the fact that Diddy's so high, simply to 0, and, you should, because it's the fact of the matter. You got your Zenodas, you got your MVDs, spectacular in their own right, man, but nobody does it, to the level of that young man who we will be seeing after the set. Again, still waiting on the arrival of Salem, like a good stageman, a good showman. He's going to make you wait for it.
Break. Yeah, man. Shout out to Stub, man. Also, shout out to Larry for now that he's about to be on stage, man. That must be nice. must be nice, man, when you're just like, hey, I'm about to play again, by the way. So if you really a fan of me and my gameplay, I'll be here right now. So shout out to Larry, man. Shout out to him just in general for being in the Smash community so long, just being such a dominant player in multiple games. I mean, Larry has been PR'd in every game he's ever played. I don't know if he actually played 64 though, but I know he's PR'd in Melee. I know he's been PR'd in Brawl.
Yeah, no doubt.
And here he is.
And of course, Smash 4, on a on a national scale at that, man, in the top 10. And somebody who just missed the cusp, or was, excuse me, on the cusp of top 10 right there, finishing, I believe, 11th place.
Larry looking at him like, man, where you been?
You know what I'm saying, right?
Like you were just on stage.
My man says, Salem, I gotta stay true to the CP time. I can't let you down. I can't let you down.
Oh man.
This is TK and EE, and you're watching Twitch.
I'm sick of you. Oh my God.
Oh my Lord, I'm having too much fun, man.
These matches, it's a grand time.
Man, these matches are just not disappointing. We got another great one for you. Again, the man from the Misfits camp, Larry Lurr, MVG Salem, Town and City, game number 1 of our losers finals. Let's get it on. Best of 5.
Here we are, man. Yeah, said the best of 5 now. We're only down to, these are the last 2 matches of the tournament, by the way, man. We have this and grand finals. We'll be crowning ourselves a champion of Smash 4 for EVO 2017. But let's see who even gets a chance to fight for that title between Larry Lurr and MVG Salem.
Not about it.
Now remember though, you know, last time they played was actually earlier in the day, and Larry Lurr did quite a bit of work against Salem, but that was a 2 out of 3, and now we are 3 out of 5 situation. He has more time to adjust. He can use the facts and the laws and lands that he learned from the first set around to see how this is going to work.
That could be the difference maker, no doubt about it. Okay.
Right back into it. I like this, man. Gets a nice little grab here, the back air, putting him off stage.
Loving what I'm seeing right here.
Think about Bayonetta, though. Even when you put her off stage, it is very difficult to really do much about her getting back to stage because how big the hitbox on Wish Twist is.
Oh! And just right there, just taking his hits right there, trying to take his liberties with Larry off stage, but he makes it back, and Salem is greeted with a very timely up smash, courtesy of Larry Lurr right there.
I mean, I definitely believed in the option that he was going for right there, with just hitting him with that Beyblade neutral air, but just hit him on the wrong side.
Dashing through right there, good catch right here. Very clean play so far from Larry. Right, again, being such a fast follower right there, yielding himself to some easy follow-ups for Salem. Making it work right now. Taking a step back right there. Ooh, taking a couple steps on his head right there. Hit coming through.
Hit coming through indeed here. Okay, wow. What a check. He was there well before he even rolled over.
Salem is so good at covering space on the ground, man. Every single time. He's got tech chasers like a Sheik in Melee. Just so efficient.
Oh, yeah. Oh, here we go. Thought we were going to see a huge combo off that one. Just dropped barely out of that. Again, that's that Fox privilege, though, man. Being a little bit of a fast follower, he doesn't pop him. He's high. But, wow, now that situation, too. And, again, I mean, I'm not seeing too many wish times from him. Whenever I see it, I feel like it's in situations where I don't think, you know, it's really the spot. I mean, I've seen a lot of times where I'm like, oh, this is obvious that he can wish time this. But then, right there, he was just kind of like, oh, well, if you try to come up with an up air, I guess.
Right. All right, nice dash attack right there, going for the second one, not going to find it.
Nice.
Oh, but he'll settle for that dare. Popping Salem and keeping him in the skies right there. Nice anticipation on the witch twist. Not dropping that shield and giving him an opportunity to get a conversion here. And now Larry opening right there, striking with the forward air.
The forward smash, though?
Forward smash, excuse me.
Yo, I mean, that's why I felt like that was definitely the game winner right there with the up smash. Look, as I was thinking about it, he said it was for suspense. It was for suspense.
Exactly. Sometimes you just got to make him wait a little bit.
Yeah.
That's why you got previews before a movie.
I got the up smash, baby.
Give you something to expect, yeah. Out here dancing on him like Dan.
Oh, my. I'm loving it, though. I mean, I'm loving the action we're seeing right now.
It's been terrific, man. Absolutely terrific right there. And really clutch gameplay from Larry to get that first game. Ridiculous, man. And it's only going to continue here. Smashville, Smashville, Smashville is the pick. Right there.
Let's jump in. You can jump in right now.
I'm always up to something.
You know who's up to something right now? Obviously, Salem, man. He's got to figure out a way to get past this time that is Larry Lurr. I mean, this is 3 matches he's lost to him right now, including the ones from earlier on in the set, or earlier on in this top 8.
Oh, I like it right there. So Larry just swinging back right there with a couple of nice jabs. Staying in his face right here. The corner pressure on this left side looking pretty good. And he's going to go ahead and go to this as the double dash attack. What the fact is he can get that?
I'm saying. I thought he was going to go for maybe like, I won't say a view reverse, but a pivot up tilt. Trying to let that one go. Just gets the double dash attack. Puts it back in the air.
Right.
Okay,
nice catch right there. That could have been big time to be able to get that. At within coming through. The rescue right there going to just side B back safely. Well played here. Nice spacing right there. Even on that up air right there, still touching the shield and keeping himself in a safe range.
I've seen that a lot in this top 8 too. You know, being able to harass the shield but not put yourself in a position to get punished. So, oh, the neutral air should be able to live this one. He does. Again, has to get back on stage. That side B scouted out, but Salem not expecting a roll, I guess. I mean, he didn't go as far as I'm used to seeing him run after that.
All right, a rare miss right there on the part of Salem. Let Larry back safely here. 147 is the percent. So gotta be pretty careful here and cautious on how you come in.
I have to say, man, Larry's doing a really good job of not running into any of Salem's traps, man. You see him do that quite a bit with the afterburner, or the dab kick down, and then he runs off stage and goes for an afterburner kick right after. Larry kind of stepping back like, oh, I'm not going to be caught by this. But, oh!
Love it.
And he caught him.
And that right there is the benefit. We alluded to the fact so much percent on Larry, but in turn, it's so much rage. You're able to snuff out that stock pretty quickly right there. Despite losing that stock right there from Salem, still got to be in a pretty good position. Comes back, tries to pick the aggressive route right there, but Salem sending him the route he's choosing right there. Detour to game number 3 for Salem.
I'm saying, what is going on today? Just light taps to send that man way too far off. A jump was taken, an up B was hit, another up B was hit, and next thing you know, Larry Lurr even too far for Fox to get back.
I'm telling you.
Man, beautiful stuff right there, man. Salem and his conversions. Salem and his conversions.
Guys, it's almost it's flawless to a point where it's just terrifying, especially if you're his opponent. So let's bring things up to Battlefield. Game number 3 right here. Again, best of 5 set right now.
Yeah, so we're still in it. You know, even if someone goes up 2-1, we're still in it. We could potentially see another game 5. Larry went to game 5 with 0 right here. Anything's possible.
Like it in here?
Jabbed up.
Shots up just in case right there. Again, you see him a lot of the times here has been able to put on a lot of good pressure, especially on the left side of things right here. Salem is falling victim every single time.
Right, Larry finally getting back down to the ground, man. He's taking a lot of damage as he was trying to do that, but he's already put a decent amount of damage here on Salem as well. So Salem again scooping him up in the same situation, didn't even move. Wow.
Okay, nice. Ooh, good awareness right there. Oh, that was, he had that scouted so well. If there was another inch to that platform, man, that was not going to connect. Oh, yeah.
But I mean, again, you know, great awareness from Larry Lurr, getting double power shield in that, like that little pressure string that he decided to put out there. So, you know, Larry Lurr obviously on the top of the game right there. Ooh, not enough.
Top of Salem, too, right now.
Yeah.
Making it very difficult for him to make it back here.
Expand that pressure. She can do it. She can come back from anywhere. If you see her on the screen, she's coming back. Oh!
I don't think Larry is. No, sir. Great conversion. Yep.
Yeah, man, sometimes you just don't have to go for the extra, man. You just get it where it needs to be. But also, I see that he recognized how far Larry was away from him after that afterburner kick, so he just went for the neutral air instead.
That was scary right there. Look at that wish shoot that they poked up over the ledge right there. I don't know what it was, that re-grab. But it was set up a good situation for Larry to capitalize. Larry does find himself still in a fine situation right now. He is trailing a little bit here, but you know, he's got Salem at that 1-42. He's able to kind of bait out a reaction, even a witch time right there. Make something happen would be tremendous. And that up smash, there it is.
So be it, man. Finally gets that down and everything he's looking for. You know, 2 confirms to up smash, make Fox pretty adept at killing. You know, you can get neutral air or down air right there, and it usually always leads into the up smash. The best kill, one of the best kill moves in the game, but definitely one of his best kill moves free. Here we are.
All right, slotting him down right there. The neutral air's here. I like the grab.
Larry Lurr not being able to get the conversion off this, mostly because of BS within, as we like to call it. My man is getting through a lot of what would not happen on other characters. Man, a lot of this, like down throw to back airs, happens to get that back within right before it connects.
Another great wish twist right here. And the conversion right here for Salem is, you know, really starting to stack up. I love that grab right there. Straight reactionary, and it pays off. Another great grab here from Salem. Just always in the right place at the right time. Another tremendous nair.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that nair sending him the wrong way again right there for Salem. But regardless, look how much damage he's already put on to Larry Lurr. 139 to this 26. Larry Lurr, huge deficit. It might not even matter if he can't get back to stage from here. Oh,
wow, Salem was super low right there. I don't know what angle he thought it was going to come in at. Oh, is it the whistle? Is it a wrap? Oh, my Lord. Oh,
no,
Lord.
It's Bayonetta, though. You got to remember, she can come back from anywhere.
On practically any other character in the cast, that was a stock right there. That is such a good confirm. Larry went for it right there, but Salem still had his jumps intact. All those up Bs coming through.
And also, it really comes down to the stage, too. You know, the bottom blast zone of the stage is so much lower.
It's deeper, right.
Yeah, than most other stages. So I feel like, had there been like a Battlefield or a Smashville or Town and City, he might have been gone.
Might have had more of an opportunity right there, but this huge stage of Battlefield is keeping Salem alive. It's keeping Larry alive right now too. At 185, that percent is certainly risky business here. I hear the crowd igniting right now. The Larry chants are abrupt. We are on the West Coast after all.
Oh, whoa!
Oh,
what
my goodness!
That might be the game for that mess up.
Look,
really interesting.
I'm a fan of unconventional methods to try and snatch victory from the grasp of defeat. I don't know what the hell that was.
And I have no answers. My only answer right here is I think he was probably going for a side B.
Yeah.
And it was a
that's what I
But if he purposely meant to do that.
Yeah, I think most of us were kind of thinking the same thing. I mean, I've seen him go for that Firefox and take stocks off. His opponents just tend to be in panic mode above him when they're air dodging down, trying to escape that offensive flurry that he is known to put on.
It was a good idea for him to go down, though. You know, I think he was over the stage where he couldn't go directly down, so he had to pick an angle, but that angle bounced him right into Salem. So here we are, game 4 here, and we're racking it up. Oh, big damage.
Did he hear me? I mean, did he hear me?
He definitely heard you right there. That was beautiful. Look how much damage he's already put on. 114 on the board, only to this 11%. This man's about to get the stock immediately. Regular time.
I feel like what Larry did right there was the do's and don'ts of Firefox right there. In the last game, don't do this. But for this one, he'll show you the perfect execution right there. That was nicely played right there. Counts up a ton of damage. Though Salem is still alive right here.
Oh no, not again.
Oh, no,
is this it?
So nasty.
Did he take his jump? No, he managed to keep his jump here.
All right, the up smash right there. Get a little bit, wonky hitbox right there. So did not send him straight up to get rid of the stock just yet. And Salem's going to use those long dancer's legs and just strut on up. Getting closer and closer to Larry right now.
Oh! So picking even more interesting options right here. Standing right next to Larry like he was going to go for the top. This is it.
Yeah, that's going to be my goodness.
Goodbye.
Yeah, seriously. There was no way you were surviving that one right there.
Definitely hit him with the Hulk Hogan leg drop right there. He told you something, brother.
There it is. I got to imagine. I think that was actually the first Twitch time we've seen of this set.
One that led to a stock, though. I mean, this is good for Salem. You know, he only needs one more game to get into this grand finals, and a huge combo coming in from him right there. Nice. Beautiful stuff.
74 on the button right there. Salem is going all the way in here, and Larry seeing his chance at victory just disappeared right before his eyes. But the only thing disappearing is Salem's stock right there. But unfortunately, Larry followed right behind him, unable to have enough gas in the tank to make it back to the stage. Salem 3-1 victory over Larry Lurr, avenging that loss he took earlier in the winner's side of things.
He legitimately forced that situation. There was not much Larry could have done to get back through that pressure, through that stage. With him just spinning in your face like that, a side B would have got hit. He would have died off the side. He had to wait so as to make sure he can even get that up B. And because of how far he had to wait, he was so far away, he just was not able to make it. So great stuff, great pressure there from Salem. I mean, even from so deep, like pressuring this man so far off stage, good stuff to Salem.
Fantastic all around, man. Nothing but respect.